I want to hold on how you're internally building with AI first and then come back to the employee customer side of things. But one of the questions that is curious to me is with how rapidly the ground is shifting in AI, how do you confidently build? So I think back to a couple of years ago, like RAG or retrieval augmented generation was like the big theme and how we were supposed to design things. And then that's gone by the wayside. And now, everything was built around MCP, but now they're saying that that might be, so like, how do you just try to have a vision and move forward knowing that the ground is shaking all the time?
Yeah, I love this question because, it's funny. I was thinking about this very question, like in prepping for a board meeting. Because, you think about going into a board, your investors, the founders, and you're like, how do I go in there and say, how do I walk away where they feel super confident about what we're doing and what we're building? And, on one side of the spectrum, if you're like, I have no idea, therefore we're not doing anything, to, no, I know exactly what we're doing and here's what it is. It's interesting because I think both you would lose, there would be some loss of confidence. Like, wait, you don't know anything, therefore you're not going to do anything. And with such conviction in a world where it's uncertain, like, isn't there any humility? Like, so I think both you would lose confidence. So I think the way that I approach it is, one, this is like, we kind of talk in language of like assertion. Here's my belief. Here's an assertion that I have that's loosely held. And what that allows us to do is like, hey, in this point in time, if this is how we see the future, this is how we think it's going to happen. And based on that, this is how we're building, and this is what we're building looks like. And the reality is that can change. And how does that change? Well, it changes by us continuing to do experimentation. And one of the most fun things that I've seen with our teams is the rapid acceleration of being able to build prototypes. So building prototypes, getting those in front of customers, and learning, that starts to shape and increase your conviction on those assertions, or they fall apart, or you get new. So I think it's about, the velocity of learning versus maybe even the velocity of shipping new product. Like, I think we have to, like, the saying internally is we want to be learn-it-alls, not know-it-alls, which is like cute and fun bumper sticker. But I think it's really true, which is, here's what we believe right now, therefore this is how we're behaving. And in that acting and moving forward is when you discover the new thing or you have the new insight. And so that's been our approach.